Do you love surprises? I do, but only sometimes. Feel free to give me a surprise getaway or surprise visitors if my house is tidy. But I'm also the person who has given my hubby a list of what I want for Christmas, so there is no surprises there. This Christmas, I'm pregnant, and yes, I was the person that tested early and had to find out the gender because, of course, what clothes am I going to buy and how can I plan the nursery without knowing? Basically, I am too impatient and can't handle the surprise. For Mary, there was no taking a pregnancy test, just the greatest surprise ever from an angel telling her she was carrying God's son. What? How? And then the realization of the pressure and responsibility to be carrying such an important baby. How was she going to explain this one to Joseph? And would he stick by her? She had every right to freak out. Not to mention fast forward 9 months to an insane donkey ride. That's no 100km/h journey or quick 5 minutes down the road. There was no hospital, doctors, pain relief, and having to have a baby in the hay surrounded by animals. What a journey. Maybe it's not how she expected this surprise to pan out. I'm such a planner, and to have everything out of my control would be far from ideal for me. Again though, it's a great reminder that our timing isn't always God's timing, and His plans look a little different to ours. The thing about Mary is we never hear her complain. She had every right to say, there is no way I am getting on a donkey for that long, or I can't give birth surrounded by animals. She truly showed that she was willing, obedient, and gracious. Now to channel Mary for the last few months of my pregnancy. Obedience and grace. Yikes. I really don't have any excuse to complain about how hot I am this summer, or the lack of sleep, or how uncomfortable I am. Think about Mary. Think about Mary. There are lessons we can all take from Mary. This Christmas, let's be open to the surprises that come our way, knowing that we can't control everything in life, even when we want to. Maybe I'll let a few more surprises into my Christmas this year and into 2022. There is so much joy and fun that can come with a surprise. This year, I'd encourage you to buy a nativity set. And as you look at the twinkling lights on your tree in the evening, glance over to the nativity as well. Remember the woman that Mary was, what the animals witnessed, the joy the wise men would have felt, and the steadfastness that Joseph had. Rejoice with the angels and look at that precious baby who was tiny and fragile and yet was destined to bring hope and life to us all. Christmas is a beautiful reminder that God wants to be there for us. Why? Because He cared so much for us that He gave us Jesus, a man who would go on to show us how to love ourselves and others and how we should live our daily lives. Maybe I am a fan of surprises after all. I am certainly a fan of the greatest surprise of all.